how much he loved him and how much he cared about him. He was definitely a father to me. I mean, my dad is here today, and Gary never tried to replace him, but he would introduce me as his son. I would introduce him as my father. There was really no difference there than it could have been. So you'll hear a lot, I'm sure, over the next few hours and few weeks. You'll hear he's in a better place. You'll hear that a lot. I'm not really a religious person, so other people could speak to the heaven aspect of that better than I could, but the second to last time I saw Gary was when Dale and Bill were here, Gary's dad and Gary's brother, and we saw him in the place where he was staying after he was out of the hospital. And then, it was just a basic place, a couple beds per room and bad food and a lot of sick people. We've all probably been in a place like that. And Gary was never afraid to tell you when he thought something wasn't good enough for him. He was, he was a guy who liked nice things and liked to complain if he didn't have them, and he liked to be comfortable. And when we moved out of the hospital and he was in that place, and again, there was nothing wrong with it, but just seeing it in just kind of a basic hospital type of place, and we asked him how he liked it, and he seemed pretty excited. He was like, I really like it. I like to get out of the hospital. It's a nice place. And it really struck me to see Gary in a place like that be happy. It really lets you know sort of where he was at and how he was, struggling towards the end, how he was looking for anything he could do to be comfortable. And so while I'm certainly not an expert on speaking to he's in a better place from a religious standpoint, Gary was always someone that cared about creature comforts, and he's definitely in a better place from that standpoint. It was weird to see towards the end somebody as strong and someone as concerned about being strong as Gary, in as much discomfort as he was. But I think there's no better way to memorialize and commemorate him than an unnecessarily large party in his backyard. Definitely one of his favorite activities. And a bunch of people talking about how much they love him, because one of his favorite things to do was talk about how much he loved all of us. So thank you guys all for coming out, and I appreciate it.